welcome back to Glow Studio. My name is Amelia.
And I'm Emma.
And I am a hairstylist.
And I'm a makeup artist.
So let's talk about trials. Let's get into it.
I love trials.
Emma is extremely passionate about trials.
I am.
Extremely passionate. So we're going to approach this episode. I'm going to ask you a question, almost like an interview style.
Okay, let's
so
do
we
it.
can stay on track, yeah?
Oh, yeah, because I can talk.
She can talk.
Yeah,
Yep. Especially when we get to that point of talking about products and all that sort of stuff. So if you see me go like this, that's my signal to Emma to go, it's time for
Wrap
me
it
to
up,
say
wrap
something.
it up. Yes.
And if you haven't heard before, Emma and I have been friends for 16 years.
Yes.
So the banter is normal. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is.
So I see a bride trail as a foundation for building communication.
Amen, mate. Amen. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is key. I've been married twice. Trust me, I know. Communication is so important, and we need to understand your vision. What do you want for your hair and your makeup? What would you really like for your hairstyle and your makeup? If you don't know, then that's an opportunity for us to have that conversation and have that communication about your style, your vibe, what your day looks like. And then we could throw our professional 2 cents in there if we need to, but we really want to follow and understand your vision.
100%. 100%. We're really passionate about that. And all hair and makeup artists, for your wedding day in particular, should be asking lots of questions.
Loads.
You're going to receive lots of weird compliments.
Oh,
Emma's
mate.
going to talk about your eyelids and your skin
yeah.
flaps and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I do it. I'm the queen of giving the weird compliment. Oh, you've got a lovely eye to paint. And people are like, thanks.
Thank you.
I think. Yeah, trust me, as a makeup artist, yeah. Any makeup artist who's listening, you know what I'm talking about.
100%.
Yeah.
So what's the whole purpose of a trial other than us getting to know each other?
Well, the other thing is to really give your hair and your makeup a good test drive. So I have a preference to do, and if you're a bride of mine, you'll probably know this. I prefer to do a trial in the morning. I like to start around 9 o'clock, and because a trial will take around 3 hours. Okay,
Don't fall off your chair.
Yeah.
We'll explain why.
Yeah, so it's 3 hours for hair and makeup, and that is also a lot of talking, and we take our time with the trial. That's the thing. We're not under the pump for time, so we don't have to be. We need to make alterations. We need to make amendments. How do you like that blush? Would you like it warmer? Would you like it cooler? Would you like less of it, more of it? We take it slow, and then as we're taking it slow, because what I'm doing is making mental notes of every single step. Every single step. And it's not just eye makeup, cheeks, lips. It's outer eye, inner corner, brow ridge, brows. There's 15 steps within each step that I've got to make a mental note of. So I need to take it slow. So don't worry about the time. We give you, water and whatever, and you can eat and you can have a chat. It's fine. It's enjoyable. It's a good time. And it's also for us to get to know each other, because when we get there on the wedding day, that way we walk in and we're like mates. How you going? Good to see you. You know, how you feeling? Like, oh, what happened, with your dog the other day that you were telling us. We understand what your vision is. We understand what the day's going to run like. We really get to know you and almost, build that relationship really.
So we're not strangers walking in, because we also spend, on your wedding day, we'll spend almost half of your wedding day with you. People don't really, they sort of forget that, that it takes such a long time to get ready. That's a big chunk of the day.
Yeah.
So
you want to have people that you like.
People that you like. Yeah. And enjoy spending time, and that are going to back you up as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So do you have any tips for finding a good hair and makeup artist?
Yeah.
Outside of us, obviously.
Outside of us. Oh, absolutely. I'd love you to just pick me. Pick us, of course. But I would say Google reviews are important. Now, it's not so much the quantity of them, because it's really hard as a makeup artist to get reviews, and I'll tell you why. Because our service only lasts for the 12, 15 hours, 16 hours that you're wearing your makeup, then you wash it off and you forget about it. And then it's gone. It's not like you are remembering it's not like it's a really long-winded thing.
You didn't buy a kettle and you're like, damn, this kettle's good.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
going to do a review on it, because I've been using it for months and it just hasn't died. Like, you know what I mean? It's a very quick turnaround with our service. So it's hard to get reviews. Sometimes people forget. And the other thing too is they get married, and what do they do after they get married? They go on a honeymoon for a month.
Then they're in holiday mode.
They're on holiday. I don't want to be writing Google reviews on Thailand on a beach sipping cocktails. No way.
Nah.
No way. And then you ask them when they get back, and then it's all, I'm catching up with work emails. So it's really hard, actually, for us as makeup artists and hairstylists, I think, to get reviews. So don't so much worry about the quantity of them as it is about the quality of them. If you notice that you're just getting the 5 stars and there's no blurb, well, maybe they're just asking their mum and dad to do it.
Maybe there's just
they're just putting their friends out. Or if you've got, a really detailed blurb, then you can pretty much back it up that makeup artist is going to be good. The other thing to look at is the professionalism in their website. So looking at their website, how does the website feel? Does it look quality? If someone is really proud of their work, I have spent years on my website, haven't we? We've spent so long because to us that's the initial interaction. We want it to be really good, and it needs to be a reflection of us and what we do.
So by the way, if you have any feedback on our website, we actually want to know about it.
Let us know because we are makeup artists, not website designers. So it's a slow process, but so looking at the Google reviews, looking at the portfolio obviously is a big one. Don't stress too much about portfolio though, and I'll tell you why, because every look is so different. Some people photograph well, some people don't photograph well. Some makeup looks photograph well, some makeup looks don't. And same with hair as well. So look at the portfolio, make sure you like it, definitely, like it is super important. But if you are wanting a super smoky eye and you're seeing a lot of natural makeup, it's not to say that makeup artist can't do it. It's just me that they may not have it on their portfolio because there wasn't good lighting on the day or what have you. But yeah, like, it really, really does depend. As a makeup artist, we are extremely diverse, especially me and everyone who works in our team, because it's not just Mills and I. We have a number of other artists that work with us. My expectation on artists is you need to be able to have anyone in your chair, male, female, any race, any skin type, any age, and be able to go into your kit and do an amazing look on them. I don't want to see, I'm a makeup artist only for people who are this old, or I'm a makeup artist for only pretty blonde people. No, that's discrimination, and it's not. We will not have it. You want diversity, okay? And I think that's something that I'm really proud of. Is if you look at our Instagram or you look at our portfolio, we have got such a diverse number of brides and such a diverse number of clients, and I love that. Yeah, people from all walks of life. So Google reviews, looking at the quality of their website and their communication, looking at their portfolio. I think you're pretty safe. Yeah, you're pretty safe.
Yeah. And what they should be doing is asking you lots of questions and asking for your feedback. And what do you want? Do you like this? Do you want, and you'll feel like you're a flogged dead horse by the time at the end of the trial for us to go, do you like this? What do you think? We get real, like you said,
really detailed.
What do you think of that eyeliner?
Yeah.
And we're going to ask very specific, very specific questions. But it's also part of the journey then is you're educating that person.
That's right.
So when Sally gets her eye makeup done and you've explained to her, this, what do you call it?
You've got a hooded eye or
whatever it is. When she gives her feedback, she can use the same language that we are using. So we're all on the same page.
That's right.
So when she comes back and says, I would like this changed, because it's never 100%.
Oh, no. And I don't think it should be.
I don't think it should be. I think it should.
There always should be change.
Yeah.
Because I think when a client, and almost always there will be, and it's not like, I want to change the whole look. No. It's never that. It's like,
always, can we make the brows a little darker?
A little bit darker on the brows, or could I have a bit more blush? They're very minor changes, minor changes. And that to me, if a bride comes back to me with changes, I know I'm doing a good job. Yeah. Because they feel comfortable enough to bring up those changes. Now, what I like to ask with the trials is I want your feedback at the time of the trial, but I don't stress. You don't need it because you're going to be fully done. It can be a little overwhelming. Sometimes people go, wow, like what a transformation. I look so different. I think I look good, but I look so different. Like,
it takes a while to soak it in.
It just takes a little bit of time to look at it, or for someone to say, geez, you look, yes, that's amazing. That's great. So I always encourage my brides to give me that feedback in the week or so after the trial and put it in writing. I'm very much a writing person. I need everything documented. And give me that feedback. And if I get that feedback, I know that they feel comfortable to tell me that, which means that we got it right.
We've done our job.
We've done our job.
Yeah.
Because if you feel comfortable telling me I want a little bit more blush or a little bit less, chances of us absolutely nailing that look on the day are 10 out of 10.
100%.
When I hear silence or when I hear crickets, I sweat. And
she'll talk about it for like, I haven't heard from Sally from Monday yet.
8 days yet. And then day 10, I get an email saying, I absolutely loved everything. Can't change it. Awesome, great, cool. I'll chill out. But yeah, so communication is super important. And then, I didn't quite finish my thing before about timing as to why I want to do those trials in the morning, because you really need to give it a test run.
Yeah, you want to test it out.
I want you to test it out.
Give it a go.
Go on a hot date. Wear it in the sun. Go to the gym.
I'm taking this off before my hubby sees it. No,
they'll forget they're men.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. If you're marrying a man, but they looks good. Cool. Like, let's be honest.
Remember what shimmer you had on.
They're not paying
going to
attention
remember.
to that.
Don't worry about it. Give it a wear. Go out. Or go out on a girls' night.
Yes, do it. Buddy up your trial on your hens night. Great idea. Great idea. Love it.
One night.
Love it. Why not? You look amazing in your photos. You're probably going to have to pay someone to do your hair and makeup anyway. So why not double it up with your trial? Dancing in a nightclub till 2 a.m. in the morning is the best way to test your makeup. And I guarantee the amount of messages I've had from brides at 3 a.m. in the morning, my makeup's still on.
Yeah.
Still looks amazing.
Yeah.
Job done. Great. Love it.
I'm super drunk.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Because that means that we've built that relationship.
Exactly. And that's what's really important for us. And that's what really sets us apart from other hair and makeup artists. And so not only our service and our wanting to build that relationship with you, but we also only use airbrush.
Yeah, we're exclusively airbrush only.
Exclusively airbrush. Yep. Maybe we'll come back to that. We'll come back to what that actually is. We might grab a machine and
we'll come back to that. We might do an episode about what that looks like and why and things. Yeah. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you'd like to see see a little bit of airbrush in action. What is it? Why do we do it? Why we love it.
But what's your 10 seconds, 30 second spiel on airbrush?
Airbrush, why would you have it? Photographs well, high definition foundation, ultra lightweight on the skin, longevity, matte finish at the minute.
For photography.
It's perfect for photography. Perfect. And really lightweight. That's the other thing. Like, you're going to be wearing a lot of makeup on the day, even for a natural look. People think, oh, I'm just having a natural look. Yeah, mate, I still do the same steps. Still the same steps for a natural as I do for an ultra glam, aside from one or two if I'm doing a cut crease or whatever. But yeah, really it's the same. So you want to feel nice and comfortable on your wedding day, and airbrush will do that for you.
Yeah.
And photograph beautifully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as a
hygienic
side note,
as well.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing
and
touches the skin.
as a side note, we own Velbella.
Yes.
So we actually have quite a bit of investment into the brand, so we care about it. We
and
really care about that product.
To be honest, I was using the brand professionally before I bought it.
Oh,
I was
before
using
you knew it was on
years
sale.
before I even knew it was on sale. I actually used them for my first wedding in 2016. Loved it as a hair and makeup artist. Then loved it. And then when I relaunched back into the business, I chose to work with that.
You don't use conventional.
I don't use conventional makeup at all.
No.
It's airbrush all the way because I love it, and nothing really kind of cuts it for me. But that's my personal thing. And then I loved it so much, and I posted about it so much that the owner called me and said, "Would you like to buy it?" And I said, "Absolutely, let's do it." So and that's how we came. But you'll hear about that in another episode.
You'll hear about
that. Yeah. We're talking about trials.
So we've done the where the goal is to test the look. We're going to want to do it in the morning to get maximum longevity out of the look that we can. And then we're also going to want your feedback, because there will be different the makeup will wear differently for different skin types.
Correct.
So for an oily skin, or maybe you're one of those people that's a nose
You're
toucher.
a face toucher.
And you're like,
then we're going to have words.
Nose. Okay.
We're going to have words.
But that means that we can give you extra touch-ups.
That's right.
Or we can adjust, or we can put a
extra
more coverage on your nose,
setting spray right there, whatever
you need. But so if you're because some people are face touchers,
they are,
and all that
they
sort
are,
of
or
stuff.
they just never wear makeup.
I know you hate it, but some people are face touchers.
I get it. It's all right.
You're gonna touch your face.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll get past it. But yeah, so really a trial. I mean, for us, it's a non-negotiable. We don't do weddings without a trial. It's just absolutely off the cards for us,
unless it's not possible, like they're interstate or something.
Yeah.
But
Logistically,
outside of that, No.
Nah, sorry.
We won't do it.
Everybody gets a trial for us because we are service-based people. That is what we're about. We're not just here to take your money and do your hair and makeup. We are here to get you ready for your wedding day in all aspects of that. And communication is key, and building relationships is key, so that you guys feel like you trust us, and that we're, you know, all on the same page, that we're really understanding your vision and what you like. And that's one thing I think you'll notice with Glow Studio is we just have not just such a diverse set of clients in all different walks of ages and all different, you know, locations in the world, but we also do, me and you for hair as well, very, very different looks. You know, we've had the ultra glam brides to the uber no makeup looks. We don't, our only niche is airbrush. That's it. Otherwise, I've been a makeup artist for 15 years. I can do any type of look. And if you give me a picture and I go, oh, I haven't done that before, guess what I'm doing before your trial? And which hasn't happened, but I'll tell you this would happen if that was the case. I would be practicing that to my little heart's content until I absolutely nailed it. And that's just how we do it.
And that brings us to sort of, what does me as a bride coming to a trial, what do I need to know before I arrive?
Yeah, really.
What does that look like?
Really. And look, and I'll be in communication with you leading up to the trial. I will provide you with your skin and your hair preparation tips, so what to do. There's also a whole other episode 5, if you want to listen to that in more detail. But I will give you all of those instructions. If you can, come with some inspiration pictures. So have a look on Pinterest, have a look on Instagram. If you can look at our own stuff, that is great, because I'll get a really clear vision of what you're wanting. But if, like, as I say, not every single client that I've ever done makes it to Instagram. Only about 3% do. literally only about 3%. I think I've done something like 600 makeups for the year, and I think my Instagram is only at 190 posts in like 5 years. So hardly anyone gets on there. If you make it to Instagram, give yourself a pat on the back. So have a look at Instagram, but if not, have a look at Pinterest. Just with Pinterest and looking at other artists' work, just be a little bit mindful that, especially with Pinterest, a lot of the time it's heavily photoshopped. So there's not a pore in sight. Now, I can tell you everybody has pores. We all do. So just you know, bringing your expectations in line with the fact that it is social media, so that it's going to be a lot of that editing happening, and trying to find brides try and find other wedding pictures or other bridal hair and makeup that fits you. So don't come, if you are someone with beautiful tan skin and beautiful dark long curly hair, don't come with a short blonde, pale skin, blue-eyed picture, because it's going to look extraordinarily different on you.
Even if it was exactly the same look, it would look so different on you.
Vastly different. So try and pick someone who looks like you, but has the same features, same coloured hair, same sort of tone of skin, and maybe same eye colour. Eye colour is not as important. Eye colour can be a bit flexible.
But same thing with your hair inspiration as well. All I see is the back of a head.
That's it.
I very rarely get a picture where it's like, oh, this is what I want the front to look like.
Yeah, it's always a picture of the back.
I was like, oh, that's all well and good, but what do you want around your face
that
everyone's going to look at all day?
Because face framing is so important, and no one really takes that many pictures of face framing. The only time we see face framing done is usually if it's a makeup shop. Yeah. And then they've usually had their hair done at the same time. So then you might see it.
Yeah. So consider that too for your trial. Or if you want those big, sweeping, beautiful front bits, you're going to have to get your hair cut in. You know, that I can't make something
Can't work with it if it's like that length.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to be sweeping bits then. They'll need to be cut in.
Yeah.
You know, think about things like, I want my ears showing or my ears not showing for a hairstyle. That's another big one we hear. Or I've got a double chin. I don't want that showing. I want lots of things around my face.
I hate hair in my face. It needs to be all out of my face.
Needs to be all back. Yeah.
That's great. But then look for photos that are going to align with that.
That's right. You know? So you almost need to have a photo of the back and a photo of the front. Yeah. And for makeup, you know,
and in saying that, you also don't have to do inspiration pictures.
No, you don't. That's the other thing.
If you absolutely have no idea and you rock up and sit in our chair, we've had that recently.
Many times we've had that.
That's okay too.
People are overwhelmed.
Because we'll coach you through it. And even with that inspiration, I've seen you do it many a times. You pick it up and you go, what is it about that blush that you like?
Yeah.
Is it the colour? Oh, no, I don't want orange. I like it how it's cutting her face in. Oh, so we're talking about contour.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll sort of coach you through those pictures.
Or dissect your inspiration picture. Yeah.
Exactly.
And figure out what it is that you like about that. Because often we just see a beautiful face and go, I like that. Click. but we haven't actually looked at the look. So are we looking at the colours? Are we looking that those colours will match with your eye shade or your skin tone? Are they going to match or clash with the bridesmaids' dresses? It's the other thing too. So,
all those things to
so
consider.
we'll help you with all of that. But yeah, you absolutely don't need to have inspiration photos. You can, like if you're someone who never wears makeup, and I mean never, which we've got lots of those brides, lots and lots of them, just rock up and we'll talk about it. We'll have a conversation. That's what it's about. It's about communicating. I'll step you through it, you know, and I'll show you inspiration photos, and we'll come to an agreement on something that we like together, that with my professional recommendation, and also that's going to fit you and your vibe. So
exactly,
it's really important for us to get it right, guys, and a trial allows us to do that, as well as building a relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not awkward on the day, and it's fun, and
yeah. So expect to spend some time with us. Expect to have lots of questions thrown at you.
Yes.
Expect to get to
lots
know
of talking,
us, lots of chatting.
Yeah.
But it is really lovely. Like
it's fun.
The amount of times that we've built really beautiful bonds with our brides, to the point that when they're like, okay, we're going to get ready, they're like, oh no, I have to come back and give you guys a hug to say.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
Yeah.
Like that just fills my heart.
That's the best. Yeah, she usually cries. Yeah,
just
thinking about it. Oh yeah,
it is an honour, and it's very special.
It is.
It's
absolutely.
very special.
Yeah, and it's something we don't take
and it
lightly.
starts here. It starts at that trial in that foundation.
It is the foundation of communication. No pun intended. It really is, and that's super important. And I think it's important not just hair and makeup artists. I think it's important with all vendors for your wedding day. It's your one day. It's your absolute one day that you ever get for you, and just you and your hubby, or you and your wife. And it's really important. Let's get it right, and let's get it right together.
Let's do it. All right, before we start bawling our eyes out, let's head to the next episode, shall we?
Let's go to the next episode. Awesome. Awesome, guys. And if there's anything else, if you've got any questions about trials, if you have a trial coming up, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us via email, admin@velbella.com, or head to our website, glowstudiobyvelbella.com.au.
Beautiful. We'll see you in the next one,
Thank you, guys. Stay safe. God bless.
Bye.
See you. Bye.